For centuries, Mars was a distant, mysterious red dot in our sky, fuel for myths and wild speculation. We imagined canals, forests, even civilizations, but it was all guesswork. Mars was a blank canvas for our dreams and fears. Then, we built robotic explorers and sent them across millions of miles to reveal the truth. These machines became our eyes and ears, replacing fantasy with real images and data. Suddenly we could see Mars for ourselves, no more guessing. The journey began with blurry snapshots and now delivers breathtaking panoramas and even aerial videos. Each new image shattered old myths and built a new fascinating reality. These pictures didn't just show us Mars, they changed how we see our place in the universe. NASA's robotic photographers, from early flybys to today's rovers, have transformed our understanding of the red planet. We went from seeing a faint red light to seeing rover tracks in Martian dust. With every new image, the story of Mars and our own gets more exciting. When we point our cameras at the cosmos, we discover as much about ourselves as about the stars. In 1965, the space race was on and NASA's Mariner 4 set out to capture the first close-up images of Mars. The world waited, wondering if we'd see oceans, forests, or the fabled canals. Mariner 4 zipped past Mars, snapping 21 black and white photos, just 22 kilobytes of data. Impatient engineers hand-colored the raw data, creating the first image of Mars by hand. The result? Not canals or cities, but a cratered, desolate surface, more like our moon than a living world. The romantic vision of Mars vanished, replaced by stark reality. It was a shock, but also a thrilling scientific breakthrough. For the first time we saw another planet up close, not through a telescope, but through a robot's eyes. Mariner 4's images made front-page news and changed our perspective forever. Mars was no longer just a light in the sky, it was a real ancient world. The old dreams faded, but a new dream was born to explore and uncover Mars's true secrets. The age of planetary exploration had truly begun. The next leap was landing on Mars itself. In 1976, Viking 1 and 2 touched down, sending back the first photos from the Martian surface. The world watched as Viking 1's camera revealed its own footpad in reddish soil, rocks scattered under a pink sky. Suddenly Mars was real, a place, not just an idea. The Viking lander's cameras captured sweeping panoramas, showing a landscape both alien and strangely familiar. Orbiters above mapped volcanoes, canyons, and dried riverbeds, including the vast Valles Marineris. These images captivated the public and inspired a new generation of scientists. They raised big questions. Where did the water go? Could life have existed here? The search for life was inconclusive, but the pictures told a story of a dynamic, complex planet. The dream of a living Mars evolved. Maybe it wasn't alive now, but perhaps it once was. Viking's images set the stage for decades of exploration to come. Mars was no longer abstract, it was a world waiting to be explored. The adventure was just beginning. After Viking, Mars exploration paused until 1997, when Pathfinder delivered Sojourner, the first rover. For the first time, we saw Mars in motion, exploring from ground level. Sojourner's images gave us a new perspective, peeking behind rocks and venturing into new territory. In 2004, Spirit and Opportunity landed, designed for 90 days but lasting years. Their color panoramas revealed plains, hills, and craters, and Opportunity's blueberries hinted at ancient water. The rovers took us along for the ride, climbing hills and analyzing rocks. Curiosity arrived in 2012, a mobile lab with 17 cameras sending back HD images and even selfies. Perseverance landed in 2021, equipped with 23 cameras, searching for signs of past life in Jezero Crater. Perseverance collects rock samples for a future return to Earth. These rovers transformed Mars from a static landscape into a dynamic, explorable world. We became virtual field geologists, exploring alongside our robotic pioneers. Every wheel turn brought new discoveries. Mars was now a place we could almost visit through the eyes of our machines. While rovers explored the ground, orbiters gave us a bird's-eye view. Since 2006, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter's HiRISE camera has captured stunning, ultra-detailed images. HiRISE can spot objects as small as a dinner table from 200 miles up, mapping nearly the entire planet. These images are both scientific gold and works of art, showing ice caps, dust devils, and avalanches. HiRISE images help scientists pick landing sites and plan rover routes. The high-definition era changed how we connect with Mars emotionally. Rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance take selfies, making them feel like our distant explorers. NASA shares every image online, inviting the world to join the adventure. Anyone can browse the latest panoramas or raw data, turning exploration into a global project. Citizen science and creativity have flourished, making Mars a planet for everyone. Thanks to these images, Mars truly belongs to us all. In 2021, we gained a new prospective flight. Perseverance carried Ingenuity, a tiny helicopter, to Mars, a bold experiment in the thin Martian air. On April 19th, Ingenuity spun its blades, lifted off, and made history, the first powered flight on another planet. Its first images were simple, but Perseverance captured the iconic shot of Ingenuity hovering. Ingenuity was only supposed to fly 5 times, but it kept going. Over 70 flights. It scouted ahead for Perseverance, mapping terrain and finding science targets. Its color camera gave us stunning aerial photos showing Mars from a bird's-eye view. For the first time, we saw the rover from above, and the landscape in a whole new way. Ingenuity's success proved aerial exploration is possible and valuable on Mars. It paved the way for future flying missions. Its legacy, a gallery of images that opened up Mars like never before. The dream of flight on another world became reality. From Mariner 4's hand-colored photo to Ingenuity's aerial shots, NASA's images have transformed our view of Mars. Each mission replaced old myths with a richer, more wondrous reality. These pictures are more than data, they're the chronicles of our greatest adventure. Seeing Mars in color, seeing evidence of water, makes the abstract real. NASA shares every image online, inviting everyone to explore. Anyone can zoom in on the latest panorama or browse the archives. This transparency turns space exploration into a global project. It's not just NASA's mission, it's humanity's. The journey continues, with Perseverance collecting samples and future missions on the horizon. Every new image reveals another piece of the Martian puzzle. These pictures show what we can achieve when we're driven by curiosity and collaboration. They are a beacon of hope for the future of exploration.